All right, excited to be back with you guys today. It's Daniel from Signature Performance Tire and Wheel. And where? Costa Mesa, California. Excited to bring to you another fantastic, beautiful build. This is a 2025 Ford F350. This is a Platinum. It's a white pearl paint, crew cab. Got your standard bed here. This guy had been to us before. Mike's a great customer. We worked with him on his side-by-side and some other vehicles. And we just built his buddy Cody's truck. So if you've been to our YouTube page, you've probably seen that F250. And it's always fun to outdo our buddies. I know I always try to do it. And I'm not sure if Mike won up Cody. I'll let them battle that out or let you guys make a comment below. But I love this truck. Particularly, I love this package that we've done. Very similar to Cody's truck. We started with the suspension. What size tire do we want to fit? What size wheel? So we landed again on a 5.5-inch Carli kit. This is, again, the pin top system. The difference between the Carli kits is going to be your shock options. The majority of the base components are the same. So particularly for the Super Duties, you're going to have coils, track bar bracket, sway bar drop links, or sway bar drops, or both. You have the option for radius arm upgrades, and then again, shocks is the biggest difference. So this is the 5.5-inch pin top. The pin top has the King shock. You can see it there. It's just a nice aesthetic. Not only does it ride to me the best out of all the shocks, but it also looks the best. Under the truck, you can see the Carli radius arm drops. Those are the same radius arm drops that you would use also with the stock radius arm. So if you already have a Carli kit, that's what your upgraded radius arm looks like there. Adds a lot of strength and rigidity. So you can also see it has limit straps there, as well as stainless brake lines. Really nice upgrade. A lot of kits out there are just going to drop the brake lines. All the Carli stuff doesn't cut any corners. It's really the best of the best. Now that we got the truck in the air, we went with a 38-inch tire. This one here is a 38 1350/20. This is the Toyo Open Country RT. This particular size is a really nice fit on the F250s and the F350s. Even on Dodge Rams, we really like this size. 37s you can fit pretty easily with the leveling kit. To get up into a 38, you're going to want this little bit larger suspension. The wheel is the Fuel Arc. What I really like about this particular wheel, this is the Blackout series. So if you look at any Fuel wheel and it's called a Blackout, you're going to see a combination of a satin black face with a gloss black lip. This particular wheel has black bolts as well, and a black center cap with a black logo. So everything's blacked out, but the contrast of the satin and the gloss really adds a lot to the wheel. And then we topped it off with a set of Gorilla Spline black lug nuts to go along with it. In the rear, we did a simple block kit. So this customer, again, does towing, opted to not go with any airbags. We did do King shocks in the back. Again, so you have your matching King shocks in the back, and then the rear block and U-bolt kit, which we use a ReadyLift block and U-bolt to go along with this setup here. For some exterior mods, we did some of the same things that we did on that other truck, and some things different. So starting out back, again, guys, this is where the details, like when you look at this truck, you go, wow, right? Anybody can lift a truck, anybody can put tires and wheels on it. It's the extra details that we try to take here at Signature to make the truck that next level, and it doesn't cost much different. So the rear, we smoked the rear tail lights. Some Super Duties do not have a black rear panel as well. This one did. So to match, you can see we blacked out the Ford badge here on the tailgate. And when we get around to the front, I'll show you what we did with the front badge. Up on the back of the cab is a third brake light. Some have a camera, some do not. This particular one does have a camera. we went ahead and smoked that one as well. So you can see that we do sell aftermarket LED third brake lights and tail lights. We seem to really like to opt to smoke the factory stuff if we can. These new trucks have so many features, from lane changing assist and things like that, that we like to just keep with the stock stuff if we can. And you can see it still provides that aesthetic. On the side of the door on this truck, typically there's a badge that's here. It says 6.7 liter Power Stroke. If you want, we have the ability to black those out, paint them to match. We can do things like that. In this particular truck, we went ahead and pulled it off. You have the black side badges here as well. Black matching mirror caps there. And then I'll take you around the front. So this particular model already had a gloss black grille shell. And you can see we've blacked out the Ford emblem. It's a really nice clean look. So the white on the black looks really, really good on this truck. For lighting, this customer does go out to the river. He has a side-by-side as well, so he goes out to the desert. So he went one step above what the other Super Duty did. And I'll light these up here and show you guys. Here in the bumper, on the outside, is the amber color lens, and then you have the white color lens on the inside. I'll show you how we wired these. I really like the combination because if you're in dust and dirt, that amber really comes in handy. And then up front is the Baja Designs mount. So all of this stuff is Baja Designs. And then the LP9s. You can see there's more room to add a fifth light here. But if you do have the front camera, you'll lose that capability. So in this case, we opted for just the 4 LP9s. And then I'll show you guys here on the inside before we light those up. Take you in here. We went ahead and mounted everything to a Switch Pros. On some of the Fords, you have upfitters which sit up top. This particular truck did not. So we had to go with some way of mounting the lights. Now you can see there's 8 spots here on the Switch Pros. And I left these out here to show you guys, so give you guys some examples. Trans fans, seats, wipers, stereo, AC. I mean, there's a ton of stuff that comes in the box. And there's also all kinds of other cool ones out there if you want to put skulls or whatever you want. Wife ejection seat I've seen is pretty funny. There's all kinds of cool stuff you can add to the Switch Pro. So this is a really nice feature. So moving on to the lights here. Turn the truck on. So the amber lights, we opted to wire those directly to the Switch Pros there. If you can see that there. So we've used that in the upper left-hand corner. We also, for the white fogs of that squadron right next to it, we wired that directly to the factory fogs. So we like doing that here. We can wire it directly to the Switch Pros, or you can if you'd like. Moving over to the middle, the LP9s have a really cool feature. It's called the backlit feature. You can see that there. At night, those look really awesome, just backlit going down the road. Again, that feature is wired in on its own. And then we have your lights there. So, really cool feature. So this was a really fun build. I really want to urge you guys to go to our website, signatureptw.com. All of these components are on the site. If you want to put your truck on the site, you can do that, interchange, wheels, questions, such like that. And a common question we get is, where are you located and can I bring my truck to you? It's kind of out of sight, out of mind thing. A lot of us just naturally will look close to you. For the family, Disneyland's 20 minutes away. Knott's Berry Farm's 30 minutes away. And the beach and this wonderful breeze that I'm feeling is 10 minutes away. So there's lots of things to do here for the family. We can arrange a loaner car or get you guys a ride places. If you want to bring your truck here, we want this to be about the family. I'm a family guy. We're a family business. Again, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any questions, feel free to call us, 888-680-0060. If you're not in California, you want us to ship to you, we can do that. Any one of the guys, Raymond, Jimmy, Jacob, myself, Jason, there's a whole crew of us here with a wealth of knowledge that are happy to answer these questions for you. Again, you can go on the website, you can message us on Instagram, whatever works for you, or comment down below. Again, thank you very much for watching this. We'll talk to you soon.